Hey, what's up? Back on the turtle tip again this week, cause my mama raised a Shellraiser.
Mama raised a Hellraiser.
Alright, let's do it. So it's a 2012 Shellraiser that I got off eBay. I already have one and mine's in mint condition. I didn't want to paint it, but I got this one in a lot off eBay. So I started with a clear coat, but then remembered I want to pull off anything I can pull off. Make it easier. Now back covering the whole thing with a clear coat, and that'll act as my primer. And still trying to pull stuff off, but those rails won't come off. So this one is missing some pieces and some broken pieces, so it was perfect to make better. I don't know, I find it's easier to be funny in these videos if, well, those are brad nails, so I'm gonna, because those pieces were missing, so I'm gonna use brad nails to make a new piece. But, what was I saying? I think it's easier to be funnier in these videos if I'm watching a lot of comedy before I make the video. But recently I've been watching a lot of unsolved mysteries, and that mostly it's really depressing, but then sometimes they show like Bigfoot or UFOs mysteries, and that kind of makes it worth it. So I'm trying to mix a color. I want a yellowish, so I mixed yellow, orange, and some metallic espresso. I didn't want it as bright as just yellow because I was planning on doing a lot of gold accents. I wasn't really sure what I'm gonna do at this point except start painting. So at first I was planning on going more with the what the truck tells me to do rather than what the references tell me, but as I went on I decided to just paint everything with the yellow, orangey yellow, well, except where I'm gonna paint green soon. Now that's a bright yellow I'm just using on all the lights. And a quick second coat. Now just adding some metallic to the details up on the roof that aren't going to be green. That's the green. It's what is it? Hunter green. And it turned out to match the green that's already on there pretty well. But I still paint over it just so everything matches. The wheels are tough to paint because they keep trying to spin. And yeah, it's gonna get maybe 3 layers of the green. So I just like to do thin, light layers. I find it helps because I'm using a brush to not leave brush marks. And to keep all the details. So I wasn't intending on it, but at this point it's starting to look a lot like the original 1987 Turtle van before the these extra pieces go on, but I'm just painting those gold, and I'm not painting them very well because they already have a silver-ish color, and I put some black on there so they look old and beat up by just going rough with the gold. It's a spun gold, it's a little darker. Now doing another coat on the green on the truck, on the roof of the shell razor. Shell razor. It's hard for me to say. I wonder how many other rappers have like speech impediments. I mean, I mostly fixed it when I was a kid, but some stuff is still hard for me to say. So there it looks a lot like the 87 one. And after all the base layers of paint are done, I'm hitting everything with another layer of the clear coat before I go on to the details. Just using a matte clear coat as opposed to glossy. That's how I want it to look. Alright, put that in the wrong way, now put it the right way. Just had to put those in now because I'm painting a red bandana like in the 2012 series. I ended up going to try and make it look like that one, or the one that it's supposed to look like. For this, I'm not trying to do a great job because if you see the reference, I'll probably put in the other corner. It's like they did it themselves and they weren't super concerned with having a perfect paint job. They just wanted to drive it, or maybe Donnie painted it and he was more concerned with technical details. Or Raph snuck in and painted it because it's his color bandana. Or maybe Donnie did that because Raph's the meanest and he wanted the shell razor to look mean. I'm not sure. I haven't watched that episode in a long time. I meant to watch it while I was working on this truck, but I didn't know where it was streaming. I think it's Netflix, and I had to cancel my Netflix because it's too expensive, and I got other services. How many do you need? So I'm using a toothpick just to get the details, tight details or small details that I wanted to just outline over. With a brush I would have made a big mess of the lights and you wouldn't see any of the yellow. And I think I'm dry brushing silver everywhere now. Yeah. So just a little bit of silver on the brush and spreading it around to all the places I want to shine. Make it look more beat up. The paint's been chipped by grenades or something. From the Foot Clan or other enemies of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, just going crazy. No real rhyme or reason. A little more if it's maybe an area like the front I think would take more damage, so I focus more on there. Alright, time to put these accessories back on. See how it's coming all together. Alright, looks pretty good. Now I'm adding the, I guess, teeth section of the mouth, of the face, of the front, of the train car turned into a Shellraiser turtle battle vehicle. Now I'm going with the black wash. Mainly I'm just going around the wheels and bottom where it would be dirtier, or there's some spots where I want the details to pop out more. So it's just water and black acrylic. And then I'm wiping it off pretty much right away, because I don't want too much. But some of the spots, like on the barrels, I just left it the way it was, like drippy or extra, because I thought they would be more greasy and dirty. And final little touches, and it's all done. Yay! So that's the 2012 Shellraiser, because my mama raised a Shellraiser. And thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, always keep your head up. Peace.